Hello folks, welcome back. This week we're going to be doing some Thanksgiving desserts, going to be doing some side dishes, but I'm going to start off the week with a Honeybun cake. Now, y'all are going to get to see something I didn't think I was going to be doing today. It's going to be making a homemade cake mix. I thought I had a yellow cake mix, but, well, what we have right here is 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 3 1/4 cups granulated sugar, and in this one we got 1 1/4 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 half teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. All right, now here's your flour. And I don't know if I told you before, we're going to be making a Honeybun cake, but first I had to make the cake mix. It's pretty easy to make. I mean, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Just get all that mixed together. Alright, here we got the cake mix all mixed up. Now, let's get back to fixing the Honeybun cake. Alright, now that we've made the cake mix, we can make the cake. Alright, what you're going to need: 1 cake mix, a cup of sour cream, 1 cup of buttermilk. Now, with the buttermilk, you can use eggs, but at the bottom of the recipe there in some of the comments, people said there about buttermilk, it'd make it richer. But what you do for 1 egg, you just use 1 1/4 cup of buttermilk for each egg you're going to use. And you can replace egg with buttermilk if you don't have eggs. We got eggs, but we're just going to use buttermilk to try. 3/4 cup of vegetable oil, and 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, and 4 cups of powdered sugar, a 1/2 cup of milk, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Alright, here's our sour cream. Now, the recipe, it'll be down in the description below. Get all this sour cream out. I'm gonna grab my buttermilk here. And my vegetable oil. Alright, now what you're going to do, you're going to pour your cake batter in. You're going to only pour half of it in. I'll show you here in a minute what we're going to do. That looks about like half, don't it, Mama? Okay. Just spread your cake batter out. Now, you'll take your brown sugar and your cinnamon. I'm doing the cinnamon first. Just going to spread it all across the cake there. Alright. Alright, take the brown sugar. I don't know why it cut us off there whenever I was doing the cinnamon. But what I was saying was, some places may be a little bit more cinnamony than others. That's okay. Alright, I don't know what happened to the audio on this one. But we're going to put the rest of the cake batter on here. Now, Mom taught me a trick here. She said instead of just pouring it out on top of that, she said just take it and dollop it and it'll be easier to spread out, which will be you'll see here in a minute, we'll be swirling it around. Alright, we're just going to swirl it all up here. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. Just do it how much ever you want it swirled up. You can do it more than this, less than this, just however you desire it. And we're going to be cooking it in the oven on 325 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. Now, we cooked it for 40 minutes, but that's just the way our oven is. Alright, let's get to see how it looks after it gets out of the oven. Alright, this is after 40 minutes. Now, it just depends on what your oven cooks at. Ours cooks a little slower sometimes. So, it ended up being 40 minutes altogether. Now, here's the icing I made. All you do is you put your milk and your powdered sugar and some vanilla, and you just stir that up, and it just makes a glaze. But we're going to pour that over the cake here. Now, you're going to pour it over whenever it first comes out, it's hot. That way it gets all just melted together like that. And again, just like whenever you're swirling it, there's no wrong way of putting icing on. You can spread it out. We had just enough to just cover the whole cake. Oh, am I going to miss that spot? No, I made it. Alrighty, folks. Here we have a piece cut out. Try you some, Dad.
Delicious.
Alrighty, folks.
I highly recommend it.
Alrighty, folks. I want to thank y'all for watching. Mom will be fixing hers next here, so stay tuned.
It's definitely not low carb, folks. I'm just telling you that now.
Okay, guys, the next pie is going to be a peanut butter pie. This one I'm making for Doug's birthday, but I thought it would be a really easy pie to make for Thanksgiving or holidays. You're going to need 1 block of cream cheese, 1 container of Cool Whip, 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1 cup of peanut butter, and a graham cracker crust. Okay, we're going to start first by mixing the cream cheese. If I haven't said already, I've made this recipe before. This is from a restaurant I used to work at years ago. Deli, gas station really. But it always sold really good. Next I'm going to add in the powdered sugar. This is a real easy recipe. And mix that together until they're creamed together good. Okay, next we're going to add the peanut butter. And just get that mixed and creamed together. And then you just add your Cool Whip and mix that in. Then all you do is you pour it in your pie shell and refrigerate it for a few hours. And your pie's done. And there you have it, a couple of dessert ideas. We'll have some more throughout the week. I want to thank y'all for watching. I hope you have a blessed day and come back and see us.